What if the person you think you know isn't actually the person you're seeing? Sometimes the problem isn't the person in front of you. The problem is your perception of them. You can look at someone and still see them wrongly. And Jesus gives us a powerful picture of this in Mark chapter 8. Jesus encounters a blind man and takes him by the hand, leading him outside the town. Then Jesus touches his eyes and asks him, "Do you see anything?" The man looks up and says, "I see men like trees, walking." Think about that. He could see now, but he couldn't see clearly. He had received his sight, but his vision was still distorted. He could recognize that there were people around him, but he wasn't seeing them as they truly were. Then Jesus touches his eyes again, and Scripture says, he was restored and saw everyone clearly. Now, this passage is primarily about Jesus healing a blind man, but there is a powerful lesson we can apply to our lives. You need to see who people are, not merely what you perceive about them, because sometimes our vision of people becomes distorted. You may see someone through the lens of a past experience. Someone hurt you before, so now you expect everyone to hurt you. Someone offended you, and suddenly everything they do looks offensive. Someone made a mistake, and you permanently define them by that mistake. You hear something about someone, and without knowing the whole story, you form an opinion. And before long, you're no longer seeing the person, you're seeing your perception of the person. Just like the man who said, "I see men like trees, walking." He was seeing something, but he wasn't seeing clearly. And that's a dangerous place to be, because partial sight can create complete assumptions. You can see one action and think you know the person's heart. You can see one season and think you know their entire story. You can see their weakness and overlook their growth. You can see what they did, but fail to see who they are. That's why we need Jesus to touch our eyes again. Not necessarily our physical eyes, but the eyes of our understanding. Lord, help me see people clearly. Help me look beyond the offenses, beyond the rumors, beyond the mistakes, beyond my assumptions, beyond what I think I know. Because people are more than the worst thing they've ever done. And sometimes, before asking God to change someone else, we need to ask Him to change the way we see them. Jesus touched the man's eyes again, and suddenly, the distortion was gone. He saw everyone clearly. Maybe that's the prayer you need today. Jesus, touch my eyes again. Where my perception is distorted, correct me. Where I have judged too quickly, give me understanding. Where I have allowed hurt to determine how I see people, heal my heart. Help me see people as you see them. Because seeing someone is not the same as seeing them clearly. And sometimes you don't need Jesus to change the person you're looking at. You need Him to touch the eyes you're looking through. So before you judge that person, before you write them off, before you decide you already know who they are, pause, ask yourself, am I seeing this person clearly? Or am I seeing them through the distortion of my own perception? Because sometimes the person isn't the problem. The lens is. Lord, touch our eyes again. Help us see clearly.
If this message blessed you, comment, "I see clearly." Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Illuminated for more videos.